Be aware that portions of this story are intense.
I am exactly what a serial killer looks like. I'm exactly what a sex offender looks like. It can be anybody. I kidnapped 3 little boys, a 4-year-old, 10-year-old, and 11-year-old, and I killed all 3 of them. I didn't just go out and start killing. Everything started happening when I was just 13 years old. Authorities don't care if I engage in that kind of activity either. Progressed a little bit more. Started asking other kids to pull their pants down. After that arrest, and the charges were dropped, I was in counseling for a short period of time. For only a couple of months. It wasn't required, so I quit going. See, things kept progressing. I kept getting away with all these crimes while I was going to try to do a little bit more. I was enjoying what I was doing. You know, I mean, hey, you know, great, I could do anything I want. Anything. They couldn't report what I'd done, who had done it. But I wasn't sure I could kill, so in my mind, I had to make that exciting. I had to fantasize about it, and to be able to kill, I had to make that thought exciting. And in a matter of just a couple of weeks, I was able to do that, and I was ready to kill. I wanted to kill. Stabbing him before he could get away. He told me, I'm sorry. After all that had happened, all planning and fantasies and everything, I can't believe I actually did it. I actually killed somebody. I killed 2 little boys. And I just became obsessed with it at that point. I mean, that is all I thought about. Every minute I was awake, I had dreams about it. At work, that's all I thought about. And there was a little boy I figured was maybe 4 or 5 off. Okay, I'm going to get that little boy. I'm going to get that little 4 or 5-year-old. Asked him if he wanted to play some games, and that sounded like a good idea. He was kind of hesitant about going anywhere with me. Reached out my hand, and just kind of an automatic response, he reached out and took my hand. And that was it. He went with me. And I said, well, what if I take you down to Kmart and we'll buy you something to play with and we'll go to McDonald's for dinner? Then would you like to spend the night with me? And I said, okay, yeah, that would be all right. So I just kidnapped him a couple hours earlier, and I take him into a busy Kmart store. But he kind of mumbled, what? And I repeated, I said, I'm going to kill you in the morning. And he said, no, you're not. And I said, okay, I won't. He never opened his eyes. Moving to a different place where I could kidnap kids and keep them and use them for as long as I wanted. Kind of use them as sex slaves. He yelled, someone help me, he's killing me. He, of course, at that time didn't have any way of knowing that that's exactly what I intended to do. The things I would have done would have been even worse than murder. The system does not work, and from my point of view, it doesn't even want to. I was never abused, I was never sexually abused, I was never physically abused, I wasn't neglected. The family had plenty of money, owned our own house, 2 cars, a trailer. I had a happy childhood. Death penalty is not a deterrent. I knew it could happen. I knew I would probably get the death penalty if I was ever caught. I didn't care. I mean, death means nothing to me. Other than no more worries, nothing else to worry about, no more court battles are over. It's all over. Hey, your kids can protect themselves, even from a killer. Just say no, yell for help, and run away. I don't think I deserve a neat, clean, painless little death. You know, I mean, hang me. I know I won't stop killing. And when you lay down at night and you hear a dying little boy telling you that he's sorry, or a little 4-year-old, no, you're not going to kill me. You think about those just about every night, and it makes you really think about what it is you've done.
Well, you know, it's too late to be sorry. The time to be sorry is before you're in jail, not after you're in. You know, it's easy to say you're sorry after you broke the cookie jar, not before you broke it.
Kept on checking on my brother so he wouldn't do anything wrong.
Asked if they could go to one of the parks in the area and play, and you know, it was a nice sunny day, and I said sure.